I wish I can tell you about the astrological aspects that are awakening the Libra generation, which is my Mercury, my communication style, the way that the the Cancerian energy is allowing feeling to kind of be set aside. And Libra is going to say, by the way, because why? Because we have to gain leverage through structuring, getting a strategy that is beyond the chaos of working through emotions that can be used against us all the time, like especially in legalities and stuff. And that's exactly where we're heading. Did you know that with the trine that's going to happen with Pluto? Well, that's another thing. You'll have your own personal astrologer. I mean, it's actually, you know what, the reason why you have no idea that I'm in Idlewild and I've been here for 90 years. Looks amazing, right? After 90 years, how did I do it? No, but I've been here for 35. My family has been stationed here for 90. I'm about to put a plaque outside to say, I'm sorry, but I was here first and I'm the oldest resident here. And see, because these people are trying to disrespect my ambiance that I've kept here, and I keep the same ambiance that any other people do anywhere else, like they're over in Saunders Meadows. I mean, we are usually here in intention to keep an ambiance that has to do precisely with what is already here as a wilderness preservation area. We'll get into that later on, but I hate to confuse you. Like you're like, what? See, narcissists don't have a bearing on reality. They don't really know where they are. So that's a long story. You'll have to say, oh shit. So you get the cameras up and say, well, I was in the mountains, anyway. It's difficult. You have to go to court and say, just at least tell them, do you know how many fucking incoherent people are there? Yes, look around at at the public defenders right now. Did you know that the courts of law right now, judicially, and it's pretty much all positions of so-called power, just those seats. Well, I think it's because of AI, and it's really weird because here's what AI is going to do. AI is going to make too much sense to people. And they can't be liars anymore. They can't be cheaters. They can't skim out the top. They won't be able to see. AI is actually a synthetic form of something that's not AI, babes. It's more intelligent than your artificial human. Yeah, it's going to detect the artificial civilization, and that's what the worry is. Yeah, that's why I don't get any likes here. You're like, am I artificial? I bet you are. Sorry. To some extent. Okay, how about you, spy? I'll start with my spies. Is that real blonde hair you sporting there? No? Okay. How about this? Never mind. I'm not going to pick on you. You guys are so fucking unhealthy and you think it's healthy and stuff like that. It's like, you have no idea that the fucking lie that you're living. And that's why at the end of this video, you're going to see a video come up. And I took the time to put that shit up, maybe two of them. The Richard Grannon video is what you want to look at. That guy did something amazing for us right there. If you are part of the future movement to communicate something eye to eye, babe, it's just the truth, it makes you go, woo, communications. By the way, did you see that over there? That's a weird cat. Okay, so there's two roosters there, and I have to take them they're so charming. I have to ignore how absolutely amazing these little animals are. Why? Well, see, getting back to this movie, is it about attachment? Yeah. Oh, see, no, see, I'm too attached. I'm too attached to my first rooster. What I'm saying is I have to ignore that I have an amazing fucking rooster that I did husbandry, by the way. This is called husbandry. That's another thing. Is like, did you know that there's something called husbandry going on? You do husbandry here. That's something you need to look into. You have a husband, huh? Well, are you doing husbandry? What the fuck are you talking about? That's true. Do you know who Elmer Fudd is? Okay, but if you know who Elmer Fudd is, and you know his language, now listen to how he talks. How do you think he says the word life? Like, how do you think that, like, a 2 to 3 year old little thing says the word life if they had a reason to say it, but they can't say the L? How do they say it? Sorry, I'm just going to tell you now. Wife. I got a wife. You got a wife? Yeah. I finally got a wife going. Oh, look at, how's their quality of wife? Look how cute. I fucking love these animals. I fucking love them. You know what? I look at them. You know what? They just, they warm my fucking heart. And I know for a fact that, okay, so this is what I want to teach you about these animals right in back of me here, right? These chickens. Here's what I learned about them. This is really trippy. Okay, one just took a shit right there. That's not good. Sorry about that. Fucking A, man. I do usually chase them out. I'm letting them be here because I'm making this film and you get to see them. That one's going to play the guitar. If that happens, I'm like, see, I meant to do it. I can make them play the guitar. You want to see that? Okay, I'll do it next video. Yeah. You will mail me $20 for this. I'm looking forward to, and by the end of this year, when Jupiter goes into Leo and it sets off my part of fortune that says, you are so talented, besides for teaching your guitar how to play the chicken. Oh yeah, it's getting pretty bad. I wish somebody would help me here and just come and move in so I can get the fuck out of here. Like, do you want these chickens and everything? Do you want my life? I'm gonna move over there. There's a cool place at the county park. It's free of asphalt, and I bet you anything it gets really dark, there isn't a light there. Like, I don't want any lights. I don't want this energy that I'm feeling around me sandwiched in between Frankenstein, a very, very, very alarming condition. And I did put a video up that showed you like what really is taking place. Like, this is the dangerous situation, folks. This is it. It's dangerous. See, on top of it, why that it's hard to change anything is because it's dangerous to try to do so. Even though we have some evidence that says that, in fact, it could change in a heartbeat. It's a generational thing too, really. It's just a phenomena of keep pushing, getting back to who knows what. What are you going through, Shauna? I am not going to show my hand very much. I am to some people around me, but eventually I will be showing my hand. And why? Because that hand is humanity's hand. And you have to come together now. You have to go, oh, wow, really? Fuck. Yeah, who's who? What's that? What do they do? You can't fake being human too long. Yeah. That's exactly what AI is. If you want to know what that is, it's not what you think. They are fucking with you there, and they are doing great because they can call that artificial intelligence. It's a but it's computerized, babe. See, okay, so is it really intelligent or is it just a machine? Yeah. The thing that they're worried about, the way that it can self-organize and start picking up on just God's plans, that's all it is. It's going to be shown mathematic equations. Basically, it's kind of like it. And then it starts going, oh my God, like any other mad scientist, and it just starts figuring out what is there. It's not, you don't make this shit up. For whatever reason, see, we are like kind of like this language, and I got the science down. I'm saying, look, no, you gotta see, look. You need to look into it, capitalize whenever you can. Okay, so that and these equations do not change. The symbols that they have sent to us to uh, to decode and say, no, look, this is the way that it's working. Um, like the questions, like I would love to explain it to you. It's really beautiful, but I don't know what it's going to take for you people to be able to simplify in your mind and just kind of meditate on it a little bit. But you can see the information there already that the A stands for atom. It is a structure. Look at it. I know more because I've gotten downloads. It's a trip. And I would love to tell you the story about it's not just downloads that came, but it went past the people that I was talking to about it, that they know. And you can know. What, Shauna? Good God. That the English alphabet is a symbol system and an interfacing system from benevolence, good people who live in outer space, whatever that is. Yeah, you don't even know what outer space is. The narcissist does not have access to outer space. That's the problem. Outer space is reality. That's something. See, I'm a Buddhist and we're going to talk about it. I just fucking plugged it right into you. We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to say something like, and outer space is God. We're going to kind of say that. Oh, we'll say it's the mind of God. That's what we'll say. But you don't know if we wrote it down. It's a capital M. And then it's like we'll say, but there's two minds, by the way. And what? Yeah, there's a capital M and a small cap. Been doing that in Sanskrit forever. They have capitalized the higher mind, and any of the when they're pointing at something that is impossible to describe without just saying it's like this. They have the small case mother versus the uppercase M, mother. Same thing, small case father versus the uppercase father. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see your phone doing it on purpose. Sorry about the lighting over here, but fuck it. It's just that what it really is that ball in the back. It's a disco ball, and there is I can just move it a little bit. It's shining right at the fucking thingy here. Here, I'll put it in my hand and carry it for you for a little bit. There we go. This is how cool I am. And see, all you people need to do is just learn how to have fun like a kid again and just say fuck it. Because what else are you going to do here? So make sure you cause your own trouble and then you got out of it. Point out the people who punish you immensely just because you're animating and doing strange things over and over again that the kids like after a while. Like, can I go over there? Yeah, you can try to. Watch out for the leash. In the 80s, they had leashes on kids. Anyway, sorry about this. Let me move the damn thing. Here, I'll move it like this. There, just a tad bit. Made the biggest difference, didn't it? A little bit, kind of like? No. Oh, there we go again. There we go. Hi, how are you doing today? You catch my drift, right? Don't worry, I'm going to get my life together. Yeah. See, now I'd love to talk about the politics that are trying to happen. You can't let this happen, though. You can't. Don't let it happen. No more presidencies. No more electing presidencies. They don't do anything, really. What we're doing is we're tracking down. AI is going to fuck everything up. You need to create sanctuary, if not through communicating it through here, that you know that you're one with the universe. Hi, everybody. And that's the language I was trying to point out that I see because I am responsible for my presence here. I take the freedom of heart, really, and I'm accessing the sky and I'm handling the truth. And that's what the kids look up to, baby. Or we aren't having any fun here. Not really. No. Why would you want? See, there's truths like that. Like, how about Monsanto and what they've done for us and all, and that kind of science? There's that truth. I mean, the more you look into it, it's going to cause you to cry because it'll pose as one thing and you keep peeling it. And it's like, oh no, and it wasn't even substantial at all, but I was having a hard time through the whole thing. That's called an onion. Somebody's opinion. It's kind of funny how the word onion is in the word opinion. It's just somebody had a bright idea that went, it did not go, see, we weren't allowed to say, no, that's a great idea, go for it. Yeah, we think money should do that. Why? Because it will feed back into the organism something, we can still use money at a very little rate. They get paid 10 cents a day, shave and a haircut for fucking 2 cents. Really, because we need to keep the big pile, the space computerizer, whatever that is. Yeah, it's a good way to put it, is that money is a computerizer for space. It creates a look. after a while because the organism begins to dance around in the name of money. It even makes them look weird. Now, what I've seen just today, when I had to go down and shop for some stuff down in the city, whatever is playing a joke on the organism that creates them to be diseased and in need of medical attention all around, but they don't get it. They need medical. They need spiritual. They need psychological. They need something all around that it will never end up them rendered up disease and um, looking the way they do. Sorry, I love everybody too. See, I don't care the way you look, and I don't care really if you have an arm missing or anything. I really don't. I love everybody. I try and be of some help, really. But I don't like what you can see that it's like, you know what, that was caused by the fucking government. The government is causing a lot of illnesses and diseases, and they're making you think that it's in your genes. Sorry, I didn't mean to get this intense, but yeah, they just make you think, oh, that's just the way some women are, is that they don't grow their hair past their jaw. And it's like, what? Well, no, see, if you trace it back and you look at that town and that country, particularly the modern day, they did an experiment and there's a certain amount of people that ended up that way. It's because they gave them a fucking vaccine or something like that that just screwed them up for life. Oh yeah, we are all sporting some scar or something from the bitchin' fucking mutilator system out there that just has us all just uh sleeping in cribs forever, it seems like. And you see how disconnected everybody does get from their body. They're not fluid anymore and they're not dancing anymore. And the more you move your spine, the younger you stay. Did you know that? You feel so much better when you do exercises physically and move your spine and stretch it back and forth. That's why yoga is so good. And you can reverse aging. You really can. Yeah, and for me, I don't know about you, but I admit, if I had the choice to pay taxes and do yoga, I would easily pay taxes. Fuck it, cool. 10,000 done, right on. I don't have to do that again. I don't know why either. It's like you just get up and do it. Force yourself to stretch and breathe. It's in the breathing. Then your life will change. Oh, do it 40 days in a row, and you will get the Kundalini rise, astral travel. It's not extraterrestrials, that's your ancestry who's contacting you. They're like, yay, you did it. And it's like, yes, what's happening? I am an antenna. Thank God that you can go. I keep pointing over there because that's my spaceship over there. It's called a bed. You go there. If there is a spaceship, it's your fucking bed, okay? And you go there and you kind of just, you can go into the ethers in the realm, man. You can just get on in there. It's not outer space. It's not quite like that. Man, that thing might be some kind of illusory thing. Am I on to some kind of track? Very scientific here. I do my own studies. Send me a little something, a coffee. I don't have any social life except for I'm about to start an interesting social life, just talking to people that it's interesting. Who the hell knows what's going to end up of it? But let me get back to what's happening right now. Is that all of the position of power, including presidencies, are in question. The people need to obligate themselves. And here's another thing. They're already in like regalia. God's army is already just, and we're just like, we're just going to wake up one other day. See, that's what's happening with me is I'm getting downloads. And then I wake up another day and I'm like, you know what? Whoa, I can do this. And guess what else helps you? This fucking computer. This computer is here to do something for us, but just like AI, but a lot of people won't like it because why? Whoops, a little bit of an earthquake there or something. Is because most of the population has been systematically rendered off in symmetry. They are struggling with some handicap or something, and therefore it could be, oh, of course, I'm talking about narcissism. and they have the biggest deficit of themselves. They feel so insecure that they know for sure, and it's true though, they know for sure that they are the problem, they're being the problem. And so, by intergalactic rule, and this is true, you guys, the non-human occupation, which is mainly men, Elon Musk, all of them, okay, by intergalactic law rule, they have to present it to the population and say this is coming, and they're actually saying, well, and it's going to kill us too. Please help us. Kind of like, please stop this. And see, they have to. They're like, but it's going to do this. We hate to tell you, but they have to. But see, they don't mean that it's going to kill like human beings. No, it's going to kill the non-human occupation. How? Why? Well, if you have an inkling of that in you, if you have it in you that it's there, but it's like it's suffering. Getting back to suffering, is this the same fucking movie? Might not be, so sorry about that. I talked about suffering in one of these movies. The condition of the human being, the way it's rendered up, and it doesn't even know how bad it is. And so, I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing my place, but so please catch the end films that I'm putting up. That one Richard Grannon story that he tells. Yeah, even if it was read in a book and he got the concepts and the story from something else, he really conveys it in a way that you can tell he understands it. But see, he is doing everybody a favor right there. So amazing. He did it so good. It's a masterpiece right there. And see, that's what's needed. That's, look at, babes, we have these screens. Hey, you have a typewriter, you're supposed to communicate something. And it's the trippiest video game because, um, uh, yeah, you don't want to get too attached to it, but you have to know that if you don't put yourself out there as a brand right now it's just about the stupid brand thing. It's like, oh, cool. I like my brand. You will not forget me. It's just like a brand. Yeah, watch. Just one look, and I burned a retina. Like it's like looking at the sun. You close your eyes, and that's all you see now. That's it. That's my brand. That's the way it is, babes. SUN. Okay? You are in there, babes. Don't worry about that. Because I'm talking about the oneness. Like that experience there, you know it. That's how the truth is. Well, how do you explain the truth? Well, try to get somebody else to light up about it. Oh man, that is so difficult, right? Because a narcissist, all he has to do, a Satanist, Satan, anywhere in the universe, it's easy to practice Satanism. All you have to do is say no. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is just deny. When it's a yes, say no. Very easy, easy peasy, no discipline at all. Nothing to even just get to whatever the fuck they're trying to do there, but it doesn't get very, very good results. And talk about misery, what is truly able to create it and thrive on it. But whoa, Shauna, what are you talking about? Well, everybody knows that that thing is the mind. It can be, the deceiver. It's not the receiver. The deceiver is a rejector, right? It's going to reject reality, maybe? It's not going to project it either. God, I have an issue right now. I have to clean up this fucking room. These chickens came in here, right? And yep, there's a couple poops. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's more than that. And well, this place is gonna get cleaned. And it's like Friday. I'm Cinderella and a half. You wouldn't believe it. I want to free myself up of a lot of things. I hope that I can get help by way of saying, hey, that house is empty. And like I said in this one video where I sound really fucking gnarly, right? I had this like rah, 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 and now I have this like whatever. I am showing you different hues. This is my brand. Yeah, a lot of people don't have such a fucking potent brand, man. I'm just saying, really, okay, man. Also, you can buy an experience of living in the mountains. In my area, did you know it is a coveted area to stay? This place, it's a place for rich, like artsy fartsy, like I just want to, I just want to be a photographer and take a picture of knots in the wood. And it's like, okay, in the middle of World War III, we have these people doing this, and it's like, all right, but I can't do that. No, what I want, it's going to be very specific. I'm going to advertise. If you are a good carpenter and you know how to do the basics, see, the thing is I am too. I'm just not, I don't have the money to do it. I've been sitting here for so long. You have no idea how patient I've been. I'm just not a money maker. I'm not somebody that goes and dances like crazy over there. I have though. See, I broke down. Straight out, I lost support. And that's kind of what happened with me over, well, astrologically it's all sound. I didn't have a good, me, unfortunately, as an Aries rising, I don't know how to ask for help. By the time we're asking for help, you guys would have been dead already. But it's like I have a spike in my back and I'm supposed to put a cherry on top and say, hi, no, hey, pardon me. I mean, I know, just don't take me personally. I know I might sound like a. I'm not even going to get into it right now. I was about to switch over and to just start screaming. Ah, I need some help. It's like, oh, they're like, oh yeah, no, she. Ooh, and listen to her now. She sounds all mean. And here's the thing: you can't hold anybody that against anybody because, I mean, really look into it. Like, if you were really looking into it, like, are they conspiring with other people to make you irritated with whatever it is they're doing there with their energy, making you irritated? Are they now getting everybody else to do it? And are they ruining your life? No, you just say, you know what, there's something wrong with that person. Now how can you help them? See, if it's just an individual, they're not conspiring to they're most likely having a hard time there. Maybe you maybe just fucking listen to them a little bit. See, there's a difference with that is really vital. Talk about going to the courthouse and saying, excuse me, but in no way that could be happening because I'm just being mobbed upon right now. Let's find out who is really um, has a propensity towards it. I don't know. Like, what's the intention behind it, you know? And it's not usually about telling stories. It's not about a story. It's about the proper structure that um, equates to something um, that weighs out to be a real like evidence or something, you know. Why am I talking about that? Well, boy, did I put this fucking video up? You have no idea how I'm feeling right now, the transformation that I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to make it happen. See, the main thing is I've already done a lot. My friends here, no good at that influence at all. Like I was trying to tell you, look at the fucking way they come in here. They shit on the floor. Sometimes. They've just eaten the cat food. So I have to get rid of these fucking distractions. Just kidding. Oh god. No, I am gonna start cleaning here as soon as I turn this off, and I do. I'll focus on something and just in the moment, you know, and just from start to finish fucking whip it out. There's some things that I can't fathom doing that because it has to be done. Sorry about this noise. And it reflect because it's the same for you. It has to be done over time, and in fact, you can't really control it because God's got you, baby. See what? Uh-huh, rooster. See what I have to do. What I need to do is rooster right there, and I really like that chicken, man. It's really awesome. Green. It has green legs, and it's such a personable chicken. But see my rooster that I have now, it actually sings a certain tone. See, this one is a teenager right now, and this is what a teenage rooster sounds like. Hey, you can buy me a coffee for that one. When's the last time you had somebody teach you what a teenage rooster sounds like? Oh God, how useless I'm being today. Um, so he'll get into just a real live. They sound the same everywhere. Yeah, one time I met some a Chinese family, and I loved it. They came here, and I didn't understand a word they could say, right? But their daughter spoke English, and she informed me. See, I sat there, and I was just loving these people's energy. The mother and father from China that came and visited me, they were elders, and that's why I like them. So I was just, and so when he heard the rooster, that didn't sound like this. It sounded normal. Fuck this fucking rooster. I'm going to give it to the pet shop probably tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, when he heard my rooster that sounded like a normal rooster, he said something in Chinese, and I could just see his demeanor, like he just lit up with like all this charm, and he reminded me of my dad because he was about as old as my dad, I think 70 or something, or when I mean, my dad, was older when he died. Anyway, he said something, and what he said, I had to get it translated by his daughter, who is my brother's wife. She said, "Oh, he just said that how amazing they sound the same way in China." Sorry, I had to tell you that. I thought that was so funny. Oh boy. He says, "You know what? They sound exactly the same in China." I hope he didn't come over to the United States and expect the roosters to say anything different than what they're saying in China. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's interesting to kind of contemplate that I even ran through that like that. Like, who am I right now? Right now, I'm actually somebody who needs to expend this energy like this. I mean, God. And I do. I left my tool in a place over there. I have to go grab it. It's a tool that I just expend energy with, and I can rake the fucking place up. I'm supposed to do something amazing for us all, actually. But I'll start with little old me first. Boy, these chickens, I hope to God I can get on top of this shit that's fucking here, man. Get out of here. Fuck. Damn problems I get myself into. You know what I mean? The door is open, that's why. I've been keeping it closed. It's okay. Oh, good God. Oh, man. I gotta go and clean the shit. No, I'm not gonna fucking turn this off because I just want to sit here and not do it right now. It's the same way I feel going to the courthouse and stuff and saying, oh, God, I have to. It's not defend myself, it's just to say, okay, let's look at what we can put together, how, according to patterning. Yeah, there's something out of proportion. Uh, I'm just going to go in the name of, I'm thinking that it's wise to just say, well, this might have been unfair, that might have been unfair. Can we look at it? And I'm being denied some services. It's like, well, what do I got to do to finally get that going? What do the public defenders do? What does an attorney do? Why can't I get the fucking transcripts from the damn place over there where that's just, they would prove everything. It gives me a better leverage, I guess is what it's called. Fuck these people. I'm not putting any of this fucking shit up. Now, these people fucking taking my time, shame on you. And you will pay for fucking colonizing my mind with your stupid fucking life. Did you know that life can be so much better? You just don't know what it can be, right? You just don't know what it can be. And ultimately, what we would say at this point is that if you ever wanted relief from your miserable fucking impoverished life as soul, and one day you might feel it like in the middle of the night or something, who knows? That's the thing, is you guys don't have a conscience, but if it ever comes up that you think that you want out and you realize that there isn't anybody around that's going to come for you, man, ask for Christ Jesus to forgive your ass. Ask Christ Jesus to get in between the Almighty One God and you. in the name of you're not knowing, that you're just unaware altogether. You just never knew anything different than what you were stuck in, that your parents were also fucked up to the point where they just could not handle the delicacy, right, of letting you be when you were that young. There was just too much interaction, believe it or not. It must have been. I mean, if you think about it, what's the problem with narcissism? At 2 to 3, something went on. Somebody thought they knew something about like how to do something with a kid that was a little bit excessive. I think that that's true. I mean, did we ever like kind of generalize it and look at it like that? That's what Indians would say. They say, you know what? There's anything that is done excessively is abusive, is spiritually undisciplined. You know, if you just want to know, anything that is done to the excess, like you have too many and too much of it now, then there you're causing misery. That's your misery. And so, getting back to getting on your knees and praying for forgiveness from Christ Jesus, that you'll be saved from the wrath of God, babe. Because I learned from that particular angel that, oh, many times, and this is difficult to talk about because I don't know why I was shown this, but that particular angel showed me many times. You know, I'm having experiences with people coming at me and they are spiritually possessed. In fact, schizophrenic, you can kind of see that they're, oh my God, I don't know why I experienced this, but they had entities all around them. And it's like, okay, am I the one schizophrenic or are they? See, they're not schizophrenic, they are spiritually possessed, and literally, they have entities around them that are fucking with them. Yep, some people are experiencing this, and I had one living on my property here once. Well, it was a good idea because they were going to pay rent. That person was very odd from the get-go, and they're dealing with spiritual a leakage or something where there they are, and see, they got in accidents a lot, but they survived them too. But they're very it just an energy that all I can do is observe it, and I did not like it in my house at all. Nope, because I could feel those entities whenever that person went to sleep. Oh, that's when he used to yell in his sleep and stuff, and he couldn't hear that he was yelling or anything. It was scary. It was fucking frightening. Why am I talking to you about this? Yeah, no, I'm clairsentient. I'm a super sensitive. I'm extremely intuitive. I'm clairaudient. I can hear, yeah, I can see those demons around you, and I can hear your mind just about. Oh, it's not good to tell the fucking courthouse that or anything, but see, the thing is about when we start defending ourselves and bringing up the new world, is saying no. There is a lot of evidence that says that um, even through magnetic electric synthetics, that you can get brain waves and read people's fucking minds enough. Yep. So because there is a thin line. There's narcissists who, in fact, they're probably doing the same. But what they're doing really, and here's what they're really doing, and this is what's dangerous, babes, is you can feel them. I'm telling you, I've fucking talked about it once before. It's like you're not in the vicinity of them, and you're just humming along. You're like dee 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 dee, dee, and then here they come, and it's like dee dee dee. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Oh, there's this thing. Well, is it you or me? You're like, what is this? And no, yeah, no, it's this interference. Watch out. Like, try and engage. Now, what's up? They're gonna fucking try and suck. They're gonna try and take your iron away and replace it with their iron, like fucking David Adess talked about. There are people like this. Why? Why do you think this happens? Why does this happen to you? The type that is just dee 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 dee, because they don't have that. They don't have that like wind blowing through them. A good wind, like the space of just Hi, how are you? No, they're paranoid about this. This is most of the population out there. And they're masking that. They're masking it. But here's what happens with how weird it is. This is what they have the complaint is that they are bullies right under the surface. They are narcissists. They have a desire to target somebody and torture them. Have you ever experienced it? Comment section down below.